I want to get back to the Boogie injury as well, because y'all know I'm Team Boogie. But this is just heartbreaking for him. It is very hard for someone over 25 to come back from an Achilles injury and be the same player. So we should just say that. He's a free agent this summer. And here's another wrinkle. Our friend Tom Haberstroh has an article over at Bleacher Report noting that Cousins played 38 minutes a game in January. That is the most he has played a game at any month in his entire career. Byron, we here in LA, of course, saw overuse lead to the Kobe injury. How do you think the increased workload affected Boogie?
You know what, I think it was going to happen sooner or later because he's been playing so many minutes for so many years. So it's just, law of gravity. It's going to catch up to you somewhere down the line. Unfortunately for Boogie, it caught up with him the other night when he's having an unbelievable season. And we know that his contract is up and he's going to make big money this offseason.
Guys.
And it's crazy. Achilles, you don't have to hit anybody. No. You don't have to, land on anybody's foot or anything. You're chasing a loose ball. Right? Yeah. You tap it, you come down, boom, it's gone. And I feel real bad for him because he's playing such great basketball. And it's going to hurt New Orleans because of the fact that they are in the playoff hunt and they were playing really well. And you got that two-headed monster along with Drew Holiday, who was playing well as well. That team was going to be scary in the playoffs. Now, you take him off, they're just a regular team to me.
It stinks on so many levels. First of all, this is a guy who already lost a bunch of money in that trade from Sacramento to here to New Orleans, and then he's going to be a free agent, and it puts that into question. It stinks for New Orleans, who finally hit a nice stretch, 8 out of 10. This game, they beat the second-best team in the league. They had so much momentum, and everything was going the right way finally for a team that's really underhanded. When you talk about, outside those three guys, it's not a whole lot of talent. And, Coach Gentry's done a great job there with those two guys. People say, oh, you can't win with two bigs, but those aren't two regular bigs.
Right,
one guy's a ball handler, the other guy's a shooter. I mean, it stinks on so many levels. But the Tom Haberstroh article, I urge everyone to read it because it goes into the idea of, like you said, the workload, the fact that the Pelicans play such a fast pace, and you talk about Cousins, a guy who's never probably played that fast in his career before. And by the way, I hate to do this, but it also brings back questions that have come up about that training staff again and again. One of the main guys there was with the Saints when they had that issue with the player who was misdiagnosed. So, the training staff isn't a thing that we talk about a lot on this show or on shows in general. But, I came from a place where our trainers were our biggest strength.
Elite,
and so it's hard to see guys go through that stuff because...
I mean, this is a huge domino thing because, look, they went out and got Boogie partly the idea of not having AD be on this island. Now, all of a sudden, what do you do with AD? What happens to him? How much is he going to want to stay there? People's jobs, Delta. I mean, you look at Alvin. I mean, there's a lot of jobs that might be in jeopardy. And then what do you do? How much do you gamble on Boogie? Because you won't know his health by the time you need to make him an offer this summer. There's a lot going on there.